So, this might get a little personal, but do you guys believe in love?
I've spoken to the universal lords.
We need to get along with each other and see each other from like a deeper level than just politics and stuff like that, because that is gonna destroy us.
You can't fuck with me. You gotta breed a filter. Good luck.
I think too, like in this country, that people are so apathetic and they're so unconscious in front of their TV sets. And somebody like us who has somewhat awareness, it makes it look like we're really aware. We're not. I mean, you know what I mean? This is just things we're concerned about and we just talk about them.
Every generation that has come before has talked about the changing times. You mentioned the 60s. Well, in the 80s and 90s, they talked about the television, how that was warping people's minds and such. Well, now we have more distractions than ever. How do you guys stay focused in this world of constant change? How do you stay focused on your craft? And what keeps you grounded every day?
Pot. pot. Love, passion. Just putting the screen away and then looking around, you know, being out on the porch with each other. And like basically Hunter answered it better than me. It's just love.
Yeah.
Being in the moment. Yeah. Love and passion.
Porch time.
How does the reaction, or maybe lack thereof, of a crowd affect your performance or affect how you feel when you're on stage?
It definitely plays into it. Connecting with people, that's what drives it forward, I think. Seeing people get turned on or dance or just sit there and kind of like pay attention, nod their head, or mosh like tonight.
Honestly, for me, one of the most important reactions is the one you have after the show, especially the three-piece, because we're all really fucking busy on stage. But after the show, you know, you kind of like have this bit of adrenaline, but like you're sort of calming down and like getting to just sort of absorb like what actually just happened. So a lot of times you don't have the best perspective on, you know, your own performance, like because of all the stuff that's been going on. So it's nice to debrief afterwards. Yeah.
Hey, we've got a request for red lights on the stage, please.
Where do you guys feel like society is going?
Oh yeah, this is actually a great question. You know, like I really like this question. No, I think you know, we're totally like at the end of the fucking line and everything's going to shit. But that gives us an opportunity to be thinking about where we want to take things, and this is the most important time for us to collectively be thinking about where we want to head, and we have to all put in an effort to take it to where like we all want it to go, instead of like we might be at the brink of existence and we can't let that happen, you know. And that's what I feel, because I don't want to be a doom prophet here and say, oh, so I'm gonna go to shit. But I do think that we need to be getting ourselves together, and we need to start putting our political differences aside, and we need to start thinking about our individualistic perspectives, our individual lives. We need to get along with each other and see each other from like a deeper level than just politics and stuff like that, because that is going to destroy us. And we need to just seriously like start just participating in society again in a different way that doesn't have anything to do with politics. Just like contribute to it in any way, even if it's just like not being an asshole. That's what I think. I don't know.
Hunter, what do you think society's doing?
I agree with Fez.
I think society is going through constant death and rebirth, and we just experienced a whole wildfire with COVID. Like that happens like like every 100 years now that we have like cities and stuff that cause these sorts of things to happen, and we're unfortunate to have gone through, but fortunate to be living in the rebirth that comes after that clearing, and there's a lot of room for new creation. At the end of the day, on a grand scale, on a small scale, on a grand scale, it's all just about what people build, individual people, and realizing that we have more power to create and share than we've ever had in the history of human society, and really just capitalizing on that.
I know I've let you down. I've been a fool to myself.
I like what you said, but I don't like the capitalizing part. I like the using it part, but like the capitalizing, yeah, sure, you can also capitalize off of it.
Not monetarily.
No, but for real, like,
opportunity. Like
you're right though.
An opportunity.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Do you mind my hands on your belly?
We going?
Like, is this fine, my hands on your belly?
Hello, Generation TV.
I think it is a yes.
This is Kieran with Intensive Care Unit. This is our continuation of the interview.
Hell yeah.
So, this might get a little personal, but do you guys believe in love?
Hell yeah, brother.
Absolutely.
Like between, like,
All kinds.
yeah. I mean, like, in your heart, like, and you can't think about anything else.
Hell yeah,
Yes.
brother. Hell
Yes.
fucking yes.
Anyone want to speak to that?
I will say yes.
I will never give up on love.
Yeah, never ever.
I mean,
Love's the best. Love is what we need.
Love is in the air.
That's all I need.
It's alive.
It doesn't die. Love never dies.
So, speaking of love, Intensive Care Unit. That's really. I mean, how did y'all come up with the name?
This one guy was like, you should put like, it should be something with like eyes.
Yeah.
Cause like psych rock, it should be like, you should put I in your band name. And I was like, okay, how about Intensive Care Unit? Cause then it's like ICU
I
also.
see you.
ICU actually, I mean, it was obviously always about intensive, but I think it originally was supposed to be just ICU.
Possibly.
Yeah, I think that how it started. Yeah, if you don't remember, I'm gonna trust my memory in this. He was originally saying like ICU as the name, and like one of our friends told us to like let other people abbreviate, just go by Intensive Care Unit. So if that hadn't been the case, we would have been just saying, "Oh, we're in ICU," and then no one being able to know how to type our name.
Yeah, I was at the ICU 6 months before I joined this band. I was in a motorcycle accident and broke my wrist and was shot with a vial of ketamine in my vein and had this transcendental experience. So when Hunter told me he wanted to call the band ICU, I was like, hell yeah, brother, because I was like, that hits close to home to what I've been going through, and I feel that, and it's like a dual meaning thing, like ICU, so it's like, I'm like, hell yeah.
And they're still out here spreading the love.
Okay, there we go.
Have you guys had any transcendental experiences?
Yeah. I used to take a lot of mushrooms and acid in high school. Not that that's the only way to transcendentalism. Spirituality is also good, being connected to nature. I don't really take psychedelics anymore, but I've spoken to the universal lords.
I watched The Holy Mountain once.
What's the Holy Lord's name? Zargoth?
Yeah, probably.
Zardos.
Zardos.
Yeah, we watched Zardos 2 weeks ago,
yeah.
and we had a crazy experience. Like, we couldn't even go to sleep. We were just like, what the hell just happened?
Yeah, it was
Like,
crazy.
if you guys haven't seen Zardos,
Watch Zardos.
with Sean
You
Connery.
learn all the lessons of life. We live together now, so it's like every day is just chipping away at each other, breaking each other down,
Yeah.
building each other up every day. .com.
Well, speaking of chipping away at each other, what do you think about the government chipping away at our brains with mind control through devices, and also the fact that they put metals in our water supply and food that affect how our bodies work?
I have too much personal
gotta breed a
control of my brain. Nobody can fuck
gotta-
with me.
we
You
gotta-
can't fuck with me. Good luck.
We got a Brita filter.
Yeah, we have a Brita filter. Yeah, if you let it get to you, it will. But just be independent.
Texas is worse than McDonald's. Move to California.
Greg, any comments?
Mind control, metals in your...
I mean, a serious answer is that the only mind control that I really think we have is in our pockets right now, with the endless scroll of social media.
But even that's good for you.
I had a revelation recently. I realized that Pokemon, Pocket Monsters. Wow. It was a prophecy or whatever the frick you call it. Pocket Monsters are fucking iPhones, motherfuckers. Now we all have them.
That's
I gotta catch them all, bitch.
What do you have to say to the kids stuck at home that they're stuck in the virtual world? How do we get them out here?
Don't do whippets. Don't do cocaine. Don't do fucking Quaaludes. Don't do fucking pills that your doctor gives you. Don't sit around and mope and fucking doom scroll. Get the fuck off your ass and do something. You fucking bitch.
I think as long as you have love and passion and drive in your heart to do something, you can do great things. So carry that with you all.
You don't even need that. Just fucking try.
Yeah, just
to
fucking do
attempt to
something.
try and then go from there.
The world's gonna try to stop you. Well, not even try. It's just the way reality works.
All right. I heard one thing one time from a very amazing artist. I'm not gonna name drop, but basically said, punk rock isn't about mohawks and fiery skulls and spiky bracelets and freaking black clothes. It's about attempting to try and seeing where that goes. That's punk rock. and doing your own thing and not being afraid of it, because the punk rock uniform is way beyond freaking dead. So find a new way to be punk rock, y'all, because that shit ain't punk.
I have a question for Kieran. What do you got in here, buddy? He's got a shirt
With artwork done
by none other than Fez Moreno here.
Commissioned this guy that we found on the street to make the art, and he did a really good job, I think.